Oh, morning after the night before feels like. Yesterday's daily video was the talk I did in the book launch, which was really good fun. Really good fun. Despite all the attempts at promoting it, even getting read out on the Chris Evans breakfast show, which was kind of cool, we ended up, I think, with about 20 people at the end and just had a great time talking through the stuff. The video is now up on YouTube and shared on the Caveman Rules website and Facebook and all sorts of other places. So plenty of chance to see that at any point if you want to hear me talk about the book. So now it's time to work out what I turn to next, really, because that has been all consuming for the past couple of weeks in a good way. And it's like that thing, where you work towards something and then when that something's done, you're like, now what do I do? So I'm turning my mind to what I do next. Many years ago, I started writing a fictional book called The Secret Door. Might pick that up again. Also did a talk to my daughter's school about some of the stuff with the caveman brain and how it works with kids. And there's an opportunity possibly to do some stuff there on resilience in kids. About a year ago, I was listening to the radio and they were talking about a GCSE in resilience, and I was going mental because I'm like, really, you don't teach that stuff at school. It's not the school's responsibility. But then again, we do have an opportunity in our schools for no matter what upbringing kids have, to be able to help them to realise that they have all the tools and capabilities inside of them to overcome stuff. So there's a possibility of trying to come up with something, and the headmistress is very supportive, and pilot it in the school that my daughter goes to and maybe roll it out to a few other schools. So that's a good project to get my teeth into. Also giving some thoughts to maybe a weight loss coaching kind of course online. There are some common things that you can do, and I think there'll be quite a demand for that. We're going to tweak the willpower workout app a little bit. Now we've got it out there to try and refine it and make it a little bit slicker and maybe get the next app out there. Also going to try and rename it to Willpower Workout rather than TICI Willpower, which is not really very friendly. But that's a lesson that you get as you go along. A lot of personal stuff going to be going on over the next couple of months. Going to cause a whole bunch of challenges. And I think one of the biggest challenges I have really is I love doing talks and I love talking about the caveman stuff, and it absolutely is my plan to, in the longer term, be travelling all over the world doing these talks. And yet, when I see the video of myself doing it, I can't listen to what I'm saying. I can only focus on how I look, because I know how I look is not representative of who I am anymore. And I know why it is. It's a clear thing. And that thing probably isn't going to change until May's passed and I've got over the court stuff. So I'm learning, I'm getting really a lot better at just accepting that things are the way they need to be right now, and that when I'm ready, I will change. I'm going to try and get back to the running. It's been really hard because it's been snowing and icy, and it's been so wet on the path I run on that it's just not been possible. But I can go for a walk, and in the walk I can jog a bit. So I'm going to try and do a little bit more of that. Although when I went to my mother-in-law's funeral, all the driving seemed to do something to my foot. So every time I go for a walk, my foot kind of seizes up. It's all right when I'm walking, it's afterwards that's the problem. But hey, these are all things that can be overcome, and there's so much ahead of me in the future. It's just working out now what I can totally focus my efforts on in between seeing clients, because that's always the core of what I do. And looking forward to working with more and more clients over the next couple of months. And that's it. So that's today's daily update. Just a waffle about stuff that's going on. Thank you for everybody who supported the book launch and pre-ordered the book. It's still not due out until the 27th of February. The only place in the whole wide world at the moment that you can go and pick the book up and walk out of the shop with it is Waterstones in Dundee. We're hoping to get them a few more copies, and maybe they'll send it to some of the other Waterstones locally. We're also hoping, the guy in Waterstones was pretty happy with the idea that we did a few more of the book launches in different Waterstones, including there's a possibility of doing it in the Edinburgh one, which would be super cool. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that will give me something else to focus on, because that's good. And also hoping to get a talk in the local college and things like that. So watch this space. More stuff coming up.